Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys how to sell SMMA offers in 2025. Now if you need help crafting SMMA offers and selling them in 2025, just drop me a DM on my Instagram down below. I'm more than happy to help.
Hey guys, as I said earlier in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to sell SMMA offers in 2025. Hey guys, as I said earlier in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to sell SMMA offers in 2025. Now, just before I do that, let's take a step back and let me show you what people are. Hey guys, as I said earlier, in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to sell SMMA offers in 2025. Now, just before we do that, let's take a step back. Let's see what people are actually doing in today's market in the SMMA space. Now, as we can see, most people, right, they are guaranteeing a certain amount of outcome in a certain amount of days where you don't pay, right? Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing because obviously if people are offering it, it works. And if it's saturated, as we all know, if it's a market saturated, that is a proven market that people are making money in that market. Similar to applies to offer, that it works. However, if you are a newcomer in SMA and if you're just starting to run paid ads, this is not the approach that you want to take because you need to come in, you need to offer something else. You need to angle and adjust your offer in a different way so that you guys can actually get on sales calls and close more clients, right? And in order to do that, you need to understand how to create value, right? And this is taken out of Alex Hormozy's simple book, $100 million Offers. Because if you understand how to create value and how value is perceived, you'll know how to create an irresistible offer, right? So as Alex Hormozy says, the more you can create a certain dream outcome. So the more the prospect can see their dream outcome, meaning that say they see 30 appointments in 30 days, they're like, oh wow, I can close this much, right? They're gonna like it, they're gonna see value in it, right? And the more likely, more they trust you to actually, execute that. Might divided by, the certain time frame it takes you to get to their dream state. At times, the effort and sacrifice, like meaning how much effort they have to put in order to get to that certain dream state, right? The more value that you're going to see in that offer, right? And the more likely they're going to say yes to you. However, one thing that he has not put in, right? And one thing that we need to account into creating an irresistible offer is risk, right? The more risk-free your system is, the more likely your prospect is going to view it as valuable. And obviously, the more likely they're going to say yes. It's a simple equation, right? So, how do we do that? So, first things first, you want to run a Facebook ad, a simple Facebook ad, run it broad, as I usually say, use Advantage Campaign Budget Plus, take the copies from ChatGPT and all that, test videos, do all that and use a standard lead form and ask a few qualifying questions. You get that. I have a lot of videos explaining that, and you can see it on my other channel, on my other videos. Obviously, then take the prospects to a landing page plus a calendar where they can opt in and book themselves in for a call. Next thing is they're gonna book a Google Meets and a Zoom call, and this is where you're gonna want to close them. As I say, you can do the simple stuff. You're gonna bridge the gap. You're gonna uncover the bottlenecks. You're gonna stretch the pains. Do all the things that are necessary in order to close the prospect on the first call, right? And just before you close them, obviously you have to present offer. Now this is where you have to listen to me, right? You're gonna be presenting the offer, and now you're gonna present two offers. The first one being a paper close, meaning that your client pays you per every client that they get or close, right? And in this way, and this method is the most risk-free, meaning that they'll definitely say yes to it because they have nothing to lose other than paying for their ad spend, right? They have nothing to lose, right? Because they're only paying you. They're not paying you upfront. They're not paying per appointment. They're only paying you per client, right? So they'll love that. Nobody likes to pay money out their own pocket, right? Everyone likes to get paid when they get paid. It's just how it works. However, there's certain stipulations when you offer that. You need to tell them, hey, Mr. Prospect, if you want to work on a pay per close, you need to spend at least 4K in ads per month. Why? Well, if you want to get a certain outcome and if we want to make sure that we're both making money, in this partnership, you need to be spending a certain amount of ads. It just kind of makes sense so that you can close more deals. Both of us can profit out of this partnership. Plus, you give me 25% commissions per sale because I'm risking my time here and I'm also risking the cost that I have to incur in order to make this operation, right? Obviously, if you're a one-man band, the only thing you're paying for is go hello. But say you have a couple teams, you're paying for go hello, you're paying for media buyer, paying for there's a lot of risk on your hand, no risk on your clients, and of course he's going to say yes. But you need to put these certain stipulations, and if they say yes, and if they're guaranteed to get a certain closing rate and they're spending this much money, they give you 25% per sale, then go for it. If not, I suggest you don't because it will not make sense. Then you're going to show them the hybrid model. right? After you go through the paper close, you're gonna show them hybrid model. And there are certain stipulations. Again, when you show them offer and how the hybrid model essentially works, it's gonna be a 2 to 3 month program. Reason being is I don't like the whole concept of monthly retainings or signing a person on a monthly basis because getting good results with a limited budget on within 1 month is always super hard, right? You always want to set the right expectations to say, hey, this is gonna take 3 months to get a certain goal, and it's what I usually do, and it works for me. Where you're gonna try to collect as much cash up front. You're gonna do a PIF. You're gonna try to pay in full for the amount of appointments you're gonna get in the certain time frame. For example, you're gonna guarantee them a certain amount of leads, a certain amount of appointments, and a certain amount of days. So say you guarantee them 60 leads in 90 days or something like that, right? And your cost per lead, you're charging them 100 per lead, right? So they're gonna have to give you 6,000 upfront for each lead. Now, obviously, I wouldn't suggest you guys do that because that's unrealistic. Nobody's gonna pay you for that. Maybe they will, but I haven't tried this personally, and I don't think anyone's gonna close on that because it's retarded. Because obviously, we know that not every lead converts into estimate, right? But say it's like 60 leads, they pay you 6,000. You're gonna for not for 60-day pro for uh 2 month program essentially, right? You're going to try to collect that cash up front for that guaranteed amount of appointments. And obviously, if you can't collect it all up front, break it down for them depending on how much cash flow they have right now, depending on the objects that they get, right? And we explained this in some other videos in terms of how to close people, right? If the goal is not hit, and this is where like the risk reversal is in place. So if you do not hit that goal in a certain amount of frames, so if you do not get the 100 leads in 60 days, whatever you're offering, right? You refund them the balance. So say you only got them 90 leads and not 100, you'd give them, let's say, 100 lead for every lead that you miss. So you refund them $1,000, right? So this way you're both incentivized. It's kind of more, it reduces less risk because you have to refund them based on the amount of leads that you miss, right? However, this is the critical part. You're going to use this paper close here. You're going to use this, right, on the front end, right? You're gonna advertise this using your ads, and this way, you guys are gonna get a lot of leads. You're gonna get a lot of clicks. You're gonna be hopping a lot of sales calls because nobody's offering that in the market, right? So you're gonna be hopping a lot of sales calls. Yes, a few of them will be, a lot of them will be. It's gonna be a mixed bag. A few disqualified ones, a few very qualified ones, right? However, it doesn't matter, right? If you're qualifying them if you're qualifying them properly, they'll buy, right? If not, you hop on people who are unqualified and people who are qualified. And if you present this two options, they will not want to go with this option, right? They most likely want to go to this option, right? If they happily want to go with this option and they're wanting to spend 4K in ads and giving you the commission, then go for it. Now, obviously, then it makes sense for them to go. But most of them will not want to do this because it has too much risk in ads plus the commissions. They don't like high commissions. So the way you present it, you present the first one as the front end offer. However, this is the real back end offer that you want to offer to them. And again, the key is that you're using this front end offer to advertise. And if you do that, you're gonna get a lot of sales calls, at a very cheaper price. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you need help crafting an SMA offer in 2025, just drop me a DM on my Instagram. I'll leave my link down below. See you guys.